Why France?
We were not sure until we started. It could be United States. We were thinking about New York, LA, San Francisco, and or maybe Paris. And fortunately we had the chance to go both. So the JETRO's program was both for LA and Paris. So I thought like for everyone, like France was kind of like a better fit for a company because we are a company of art and also company of like kind of like talk about humanity. Now we have 3 HR, 3 accounting for accounting division person, and then legal staff. So now we really are became a true company. Until then, it was kind of like a really like early stage startup.
I see. So my previous startup was Japanese kind of a big startup.
Right.
Already 300 people work out.
Yeah.
But they failed because of suddenly scale up. That's why like people don't know each other,
Right.
and they don't know stakeholder like what's the next or, and then they maybe he was kind of creative person, but kind of messy.
I know.
We should have priorities or like okay, no more pandemic. That's why our first idea is not going well, so we have to pivot like that, but couldn't make a decision quickly because of became bigger. Don't you have such a kind of a problem?
Right. I know it's always difficult to scale up in terms of organization. We're not hitting 100 people yet, but I believe there will be that kind of issue. So it's very important to kind of have structure in the organization and have people who can kind of say lead their own division by themselves. And so I think there's a lot of types of founders, and some founders are really top down and they know what to do. Some leaders are more of harmony type of founder, and our founder is more about kind of like let the people do what they think it's right. So it doesn't kind of, it's more, how to say, mobilized, or like it's more like small teams together working together, and each of the leaders have their own responsibility. So I think this structure should work well. But anyway, it's really always very difficult to scale up, and you have to put a lot of effort to maintain the culture and maintain the speed when you grow. So and we're fortunate because so I used to be the COO, so I became the COO 2024 November, but now I passed that role to other person as the CEO, and I'm turning to CEO of Europe. So, and we're so fortunate because this new COO has 10 years of experience doing startup at almost the same size. So kind of he knows what will happen and he knows what to do now. So it's really, we are lucky enough to kind of like have some kind of idea of what will come up next. So hopefully we can kind of like survive these stages.
I see. Thank you. And next question. So I read article. So you went to France
Yes.
2 years ago or 1 year ago?
It was last year. Last year.
Supported by JETRO.
Yes.
And then, so first question, why France? And second, how was the presentation?
Right. So why France? We were not sure until we started. So we always had the idea of like maybe it could be United States. We were thinking about New York, LA, San Francisco, and or maybe Paris. And fortunately we had the chance to go both. So the JETRO's program was both for LA and Paris. So I went to LA and the other member went to Paris. And for me, I thought like for everyone, like France was kind of like a better fit for a company because we are a company of art and also company of like kind of like talk about humanity, and it's like really kind of when we talk with people in France, like they really art is really like structured into their lives and they are more close to art, and we felt like HERALBONY's business should fit better to France. And also France is, as everyone knows, it's kind of like an empire of brands. There's LVMH, there's Dior, there's like tons of like great brands there. And we thought we want to create a new brand around our art. So we thought like in terms of both art and luxury brand business, Paris is the center of the world, so we thought like if we can succeed here, we can do it more outside. But it doesn't go other way. Like even if you succeed in Tokyo or maybe like some other city in world, you cannot go to Paris from that. You have to start from Paris and then go to other, right? So that's what we thought, and we decided to go to the right in the middle of this business.
I see. Yeah, our first conversation, I asked to you why not New York and Paris, but it makes sense. So, how was the presentation as a event at Paris?
Right. So, what we first did was that we applied to this startup award, which is run by LVMH, right?
Yeah,
so
every year they do.
So it's their eighth time that they do. So every year they have this LVMH Innovation Award. They kind of go through like applications and then award 6 companies to kind of collaborate with them. It's not that they invest in their company. It's not like that kind of financial relation, but it's more about supporting and let the brand use the product. So we talk with a lot of people and realize that will be the shortcut to go to Paris, because LVMH is like huge. Yeah. Like it's the kind of dominating industry in France. So we applied there, and fortunately we won the awards there. So that was the first step that we went, and it went like really fortunate that it went very well.
And then so it was kind of a, what can I say, catalyst or trigger. Okay, we won. We have to make office and store in here.
Right. So you know, like LVMH brand is like the best that we can ask for when we want to talk with companies in France, because once we just talk about like, okay, we won the LVMH award, that will be kind of like a knocking door to everyone. So there's no way that we waste that chance. So that was the time. It was May 2024, and we thought like, okay, there's no way that we missed this chance. So we decided to build a company there and start the business there. But it's only the beginning, and honestly we don't have any large projects yet. So we're still on the stage that we're continuously doing sales and also trying to find artists there, both ways. Yeah.
I see. Thank you. Okay, so HERALBONY is growing, and you guys have 2, what can I say, business, IP, right? IP business. So there are maybe there are kind of similar business idea past, right? But the reason why they couldn't super succeed was they didn't do IP business, or they didn't make company, kind of like volunteer organization. What do you think?
I think both. There are a lot of welfare facilities or NGOs that are working with artists who has disability. There's a lot of people who are working on it, and the difference is that no, very rare to start our IP business. It's more about exhibition and selling the art itself. So that's one big difference. And the other is, I think in our company, there is no person who is from welfare industry. So we are all from different background, like consulting, finance, like creator. And so now we are combining these business skills with what we thought it was like in the welfare realm. So until that, like welfares were run by welfare people. And it was very difficult to kind of make a bridge between welfare and business. And our company is very unique because we are the business person who are trying to do this kind of welfare activities. So I think that's the very big difference.
Thank you. Yeah, super special.
Right.
I understood. The 3 key takeaways from a conversation with Marie, part 2. Paris versus New York. Why HERALBONY chose France for expansion. 1. Scaling startup require strong leadership and structure. As companies grow, maintaining agility and clear priorities become a challenge. HERALBONY successfully transitioned from an early stage startup to a structured company by building a solid HR, legal, and accounting team. The new COO with 10 years of startup experience plays a key role in ensuring smooth scaling without losing company culture and speed. 2. Choosing Paris over other markets was a strategic move. While expansion options included New York and LA, Paris was the ideal choice due to its deep-rooted art culture and status as a global luxury brand hub. HERALBONY's mission aligned with the French appreciation for art and design, and establishing a presence in Paris increases credibility and international growth potential. 3. The power of IP and business mindset in the welfare sector. Unlike traditional welfare organizations that focus on exhibits or art sales, HERALBONY built an IP-based business model. This approach, combined with leadership from business professionals rather than the traditional welfare experts, allows them to bridge the gap between impact and profitability, making their model sustainable and scalable. Okay? Thank you so much for watching our episode today. We hope our conversation will help your future and career. If you like it, please subscribe us and give it a like. The next episode is the conversation with Marie part 3. Stay tuned. Okay, bye bye. またね。